one of these days, I'm gonna be able to wake up and say that there ain't gonna be no worries. But until then,
never will I trust a snake in the grass, let them pass. They don't give a fuck about us. Is there any peace with these inner city streets under sea? Cause they don't give a fuck about me. Will you find the truth if you're always glued to the tune? Cause they don't give a fuck about you. Rosa Parks on the back of the bus, and Pac said it best. They don't give a fuck about us.
As I open up my eyes to this man-made hell that we created, invented, so spending life in the cell. I can't tell if I make it through the daytime, through the grapevines where I heard these cool words. They out to take mine, break minds down on what goes on inside. Your time won't float right by unless you go to high. So don't moan or cry, because it won't change the scenery. Machinery that was made to take away what was free for me. 6 long years, I'm left with 2.5, and every day is getting harder, caught a foot up my ass. Should I put up or pass from the roots of my past? Still wear me down for centuries later, so major I have to ask what we do so wrong. If I recall, wasn't shit. Seen a dozen clips of beatings, grievance in the streets we live. I'm desperate. Let's get a noose for every throat. And the government, this punishment was just to let you know that it's time to revolt. Still closing in was the prison gates. Scissor skate across his face to make sure I don't miss a space. Pissing face was my reaction to my endless fate. Relentless ways, labeled slave for your business trade. System made a great mistake when they took away all my days. Gaining knowledge, read a book a day. Crooked gaze, stood in a place with my fury, but I know one day that I can say that there will be no worries.
Never will I trust a snake in the grass, let them pass. They don't give a fuck about us. Is there any peace with these inner city streets under sea? Cause they don't give a fuck about me. Will you find the truth if you're always glued to the tune? Cause they don't give a fuck about you. Rosa Parks on the back of the bus, and Pac said it best. They don't give a fuck about
no worries from the morning till the night falls low. They got the rifle and scope. I say goodbye, y'all, and hope I die faster than the bastard that was pulling the trigger. He figured he beat me down to the ground, so I quivered and shivered. He called me a fool and a nigga, so Mr. Magic Man, pull another trick out your sleeve. Fix up the mix up and agree that I cause havoc to your family. I cannot see your fantasy with stars and stripes. And a picture like that would make me have to earl on sight. Now my tie interlude, have to blow your building like an inner tube. Selling about to split in two for the fact that I'm pistol whipping fools in the news. That I'll be out in a few, but don't wait up for the spell until I step in your view. And excuse me, fool, did I mention they wanna do me? Crooked ass bitch done gave me juvie, but I refuse to wear they 2-piece suit. True life for a hustler ain't long, cause I'll be hustled on, cause I fought beyond like rustlers on strong. I flip the calendar through every year that I spent, so won't you challenge my caliber tip to cheat your life like it was counterfeit. Bound the pig from his head to his feet, there'll be no troubles if you doubled under 6 feet deep. So don't ask me, pass me the baggie in a hurry so I get lifted, cause I'm wishing that tomorrow my day will have no worries.
Never will I trust a snake in the grass, let them pass. They don't give a fuck about us. Is there any peace with these inner city streets under sea? Cause they don't give a fuck about me. Will you find the truth if you're always glued to the tune? Cause they don't give a fuck about you. Rosa Parks on the back of the bus, and Pac said it best. They don't give a fuck about
it's like everywhere I go, this cat be watching his back, cause fools be stocking with strap, no hesitation to walk up and blast. We ain't bulletproof, ashamed that we not even close. I'm walking with death down every step, so much stress. I'm seeing ghosts, no more corners to turn, so it's best I bust the Huey down a one-way street and suffer no wounds like the movies. Loogies aimed and launched at the system, which is giving a prison sentence so ridiculous it'll take a lifetime to finish. Since you're all ears, let me continue to spit this, cause all the way down I'm breaking these sounds so you can read my hieroglyphics. Psycho fitness, so it's best you hide your profit. Don't switch the topic, cause I'm off this THC that's microscopic. Yes, I've lost it, probably for the very last time. Couldn't even stop it, lost me broke, so bury my ass in the shrine. I truthfully feel like when I'm free I meet death, cause I'll be thinking these fools be creeping, hide my thoughts will recess. Because it's needless to live in a world without peace. These politics might push the plan, but see the problem is deep. If we're indoctrinated, lots of hatred for your kind. Got more shit that I can spit on this tip and blow your mind, no more overtime. So you're blind to the early birdie that gets the worm, and now I yearn for self to have no worries.
Never will I trust a snake in the grass, let them pass. They don't give a fuck about us. Is there any peace with these inner city streets under sea? Cause they don't give a fuck about me. Will you find the truth if you're always glued to the tube? Cause they don't give a fuck about you.
Rosa Parks on the back of the bus, and Pac said it best.
They don't give a fuck about us.
These niggas, man. I buck these niggas, man. Can't nobody else get no money. This is all, yeah.